Hello everyone, I am Conceptual Investor. So in this video, we will study about the market outlook of September to October and Trump new policy about H1B visa and a stock market reaction about that. We are making money despite of market fall, so we will discuss about that. Here is the Anantaraj chart where on Friday 9%, 10% gain was captured in the Anantaraj, and many people make huge money like 4,21,000 and like that. He asked not to share his name. Similarly, many people made 50,000, 58,000 like that, and Igarsi Motor also people made 19,000. Here is Anantaraj where people are now chasing this Anantaraj, and here you can see multiple support, and this support will now act as a resistance. So here is 20 rupees upside and risk is very high, and immediate support is about 625. So if you are entering in any stock after 9% run, then there will be high risk, low reward. So you have to learn how is the outlook of that sector, like data center was in focus. And similarly, if you have accumulated at lower level, like we have given at the 530 rupees level, 570 rupees level, like here 560 rupees level, so you have good risk reward and you can make huge money. Its high was 900, so it will try to go 900. But if IT sector will fall, then this data center will be also fall. So here is a gap up and profit booking possible, and it will not break out because this is act as resistance, and here was the support. Next, so why I am talking about the fall in IT sector? Because Trump has announced about 1 lakh dollar, about 88 lakh rupees for H1 visa. So initially, yesterday he told that he will ask everyone to renew and give the fee of 88 lakh rupees or go back to their countries like India and China. Mostly they hold the H1 visa. But after the pressure of the Elon Musk, Microsoft, and NASA and other scientific organizations, so they withdraw this plan, and they told in the morning that the visa fee will be applied only to new petition, not to existing holders. So this is a kind of relief, but this is also a big hindrance for new entries in US market. So how our tech companies earn from the US market, I will explain here. Why we will get affected, I will explain here. After this, our commerce minister Piyush Goyal will go in USA for trade negotiation on 22 September, means tomorrow. He will leave country to negotiate again. So if this negotiation happen or deal happens, because IT is big sector for India. If IT fall, then whole economy will be damaged. So Piyush Goyal will try to manage that, and they will offer some deal. So how the Indian company work for America? So you can see here, US tech companies make some app like Facebook, Google, Instagram, so any new app, and maintenance is done by Indian IT. Indian companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, they work as just maintenance worker. They just are developer for a small bug removal or some coding, but they are not independent app developer. So if US company and Trump especially start charging that your employee like TCS employee, Infosys employee who are working in the branch of TCS and Infosys in America, and they start levying this fee. So those employee will not go in America, and the quality of the service will be hampered. And since in US, the labor charge or employee cost is very high, $50 per hour, but in India, it is just $10 per hour. So there is huge cost benefit if Indian or Chinese employee work for them and give good quality. So here is the catch. US tech company will also fall because they have to work with American people with high pay, pay scale, like $50 per hour. And this causes the drag in the Infosys ADR and other companies, Wipro ADR, which are listed in the US market. So here is the problem. If they start levying this charge, so from next year or this year or for current time, new employee will not enter in the any Infosys or TCS employee will not enter in their office in New York or Washington or any place. So Silicon Valley in US will be not fulfilled with Indian, it will be fulfilled with the American. So indirectly, this will cause cost burden in US tech companies. Also, this will be cause pressure on Indian companies. So here is a solution. Either big companies will negotiate with the government, Trump, or they will ask to pay 10% of their salary to Trump as levy every month. So the company, if the employee fail to pay that amount, then company will pay. So there are many uncertainty about the payment system of this levy. So it is still going on negotiation table. US company will make franchisee like Apple made franchisee and it is manufacturing its product in India. So if Microsoft start office in India, if Google starts big office in India and they hire our Silicon Valley of Bengaluru and Hyderabad and Mumbai. So this will be very big step for Indian IT that American company will come here and make a collaboration like recently TCS making collaboration with Qualcomm and they are making innovation lab in India. So Indian US company will try to come in India as a franchisee and they will make collaboration. So it will take 3 to 4 months. So till then, there is negative outlook for IT companies. Still, here is some relief, but it is in big hindrance for our entry in US market. So you can see any tech guy has Apple phone and Apple MacBook. So they are on high EMI pay. And India has biggest IT employee and many are on the layoff. Many are being fired. Many are trying on H1B visa for the job. So they will unable to pay bank EMI, whatever take loan about the phone and laptops and other like flats and so this will cause EMI delay due to IT job cut and high NPA of the banks and default chances. So if you want, you can see Nifty is trying to go up with the help of IT index, auto index, but bank Nifty is always drag because there is a chance of a high NPA and default. So credit line in this credit line, FII are selling aggressively the banks and finance because they know there is a high NPA and there will be no new borrowers. But after the GST cut, there may be a stimulus from the auto sector and other housing sector. But housing sector are showing also dip in major top cities, about 9% dip in housing sales. So there is a big consumption delay in India, and this consumption delay is triggering pressure on the banking system, and there is a low loan distribution, retail distribution corporate distribution is good, but retail distribution is low. So today our Prime Minister addressed this, and he asked to go Swadeshi and buy Indian products which are being cheaper to run the economy. Here is Kotak Mahindra, Nilesa. He told H1B visa curbs will hurt Indian talent more than the IT firms, but it will also risk of damaging US economy over the time because their margin will be hit. Next, here is a Nifty, and it was in the range after the tariff in May, June, July, August, September. Whenever there is hope, Nifty try to go up. And when again after Trump speech, new tariff policy, it start falling down. Similarly, this time Nifty was going up. Suddenly, some rumors come in the US market and some new H1 visa policies, and FII know about that earlier than us. So here make hammer, and here is a full body candle. So now on Monday it will fall here, but IT, FMCG, other sectors will try to manage it, but I am sure it will be in red and some profit booking will be take place in the IT sector. So if the IT index fall and other export related stocks shrimps fall, because shrimps are very hit, seafoods are badly hit, textile are badly hit, jewelry are badly hit. So these sectors will try to make fall, and FMCG and auto sector will try to hold the Nifty. But bank Nifty will be again red, and this will drag the Nifty. So Nifty will take support at the 25,000 on 22 September. After 22 September, when the auto sales booking will be high and report will be high in the evening, and the FMCG sale will be very high on Flipkart and Myntra and Amazon, sales will be very high. At the end of 22 September, then next day 23 September, market will try to recover. 23 September, 24 September, it will be try to go up, and it will be again rejected from 25,500, or it will try to reject from the 25,750, because once IT companies start posting the losses because they are badly affected, with that many sectors like textile are badly affected, sims are badly affected, some manufacturings are badly affected, banks will start showing NPA. So in October, big chance that the results will be bad and it will start falling. But auto sectors will post good result even in October. But after this rally from 23 September to 1 October, almost 20 to 30% gain possible in auto sectors, and this auto stocks especially. I will discuss which stocks. So if there is a fall in IT sector and other sector, and you are sitting with 30% profit in auto stocks, you will start booking the profit and the stock will fall. And this will trigger the fall in the October. If there is a deal with India and US, which is possible in November, first week, if this deal is done, Nifty will wait at again 25,000. If deal is done, Nifty will make new high. If deal is not done, it will come back to 24,300 or 24,500, and it will wait till new market cycle, means new financial year, for the budget, and after the March closing. And after the March closing, market will again enter in the bull rally, because this year we will facing the huge tariff, and that time up to March negotiation will be done and everything will be done, because US Supreme Court will give its decision in November about the tariff. We are making trend every week, like we made first trend in the semiconductor, Moship, SM Tech, and many stocks made huge return, 50, 60, 100% return. After that, we picked auto ancillary, and it gave also 30 to 40% return. Like Bank of Products, 45% return, and other like AVL, Anantaraj, data center stocks we picked. They also gave 15 up to 15% return. So you have to understand which sector to buy, because sector rotation is very fast and not all the stocks of that sector will move. The quality stocks will move even in the red market. When the market is red, people try to buy quality stock. In the green market, they try to buy breakout or pump and dump stock for the early gain, because all the retailers are buying the green stock. But in the red stock, only legend stocks move. Don't No bad stocks move. All bad stocks fall in the red market. Only green are those which are the warriors. So if after every discussion you are not able to make money, so you have severe lack of the skill, because without a skill you can't make money. You No one have taught you about the operator mindset, how the sector pick, how the sector is rotated. I will explain why I pick auto ancillary in August and what is happening now. So I have already given on next week for the stocks 25 September till 25 September. Minda Corp, Igarci, and like that, Morrison and Precision Chemsec, Indofarm. We will discuss about that, all stocks, up to 15 stocks. So first of all, GST hope is the last hope of the retailer. If GST cut is not here in India, then FII is already sorted at short position at 87%, and market had made new low. But due to government effort, again and again effort, like government has given big boost up in the railway and defense 2 years back, and stocks made 5x, 6x just in few months. Railway stocks, RVNL 100 to 600. So there will be massive run, and defense stock get doubled just in 1 and 2 months. So wherever government fully focus and start stimulus, like this time government is focusing on the consumption, especially white goods, autos, and FMCG. So they are focusing because they want economy to grow and they want economy to survive. So here is huge GST cut. Now only two effective slabs are available. One is 12%, second is 5% for the poor people and middle class people, and sin category will be charged at the 40%. That is out of league, not from our league. So here will be consumption boost. Festival sales will also attract the people to buy new things. 12 lakh tax-free income, which is discussed today by PM Modi, is also uh, causing consumption boost. And cheap EMI loans, because the RBI has cut in multiple times rate cut, and Fed is also cutting the rate. So this is causing low cost EMI. So EMI is very cheap. So there is a chance of huge lending growth, and this if this credit growth increases, FI will come back, because 30% of FI weightage is financial. If lending is increased and bankings are giving good loans, healthy loans, then FI will come back to India. Next, wedding season is also causing demand in the auto, because during the dowry system, auto, bikes, car, jewelry, these are heavily demanded during the wedding season. So there are 5 reasons to buy an auto company. First, festival. Second, cheap EMI. Third, wedding season. Fourth, GST cut. And fifth, 12 lakh tax-free income. So wife will say, buy a new car and buy a new bike, because you have not to pay additional tax. on 12 lakh money. So auto cars will show very high booking, pre-booking from tomorrow. You will see how much booking will be going to happen there. Two-wheeler and four-wheeler increasing their production capacity. Suzuki and other managements are talking about the expansion plan, where to set up a new plant or where how to increase their distribution chain. Because few months back, Maruti Suzuki was shutting down its store. 30% stores were shut down because there was no sales growth. But suddenly, after this GST cut, massive cut, and every car is at least 1.5 lakh rupees cheap. And similarly, bikes are 15 to 25,000 rupees cheap. So this is causing huge demand in auto ancillary stocks. Auto ancillary stocks are those companies which provides seat, gear, tire, headlamp, and a navigation system, batteries, etc. So those company, piston, gear, box, none of Maruti, Tata, anyone, Hyundai don't make own product. They assemble and sell. So they have the client. They have the production unit, collaboration with other companies like CI Automotive, Mindaka, Precall, and Talbros Auto, CI Automotive, Uno Minda. So these companies are getting huge pressure that you supply to me at any cost. And when someone is offering at 100 rupees and another one is offering at 120 rupees in competition, that I want to launch my vehicle and I am facing the shortage, all the inventory of auto ancillary are empty. All their inventory are sold in advance because company needs. So even the small company of the auto ancillary are also getting huge order because cars and bike sales are very, pre-booking is very high, and they are trying to get more and more auto ancillary parts. So if you, I will show you here. If I were buying in July and August, were selling in FMCG and banking system since July, but they were buying in the auto sector. So I picked the auto sector. Now DI is buying the auto. I will show the proof. If IT fell, everyone will go where is the trend and where is buying come and where is the sales growth. So this is the master stroke that despite of this, if someone don't want to buy, but if they if they see that IT is falling and auto is growing, auto stocks are doubling, everyone will buy auto. Yesterday, I hear at least 5 new channels, discussion podcast, and everywhere big channel and other analysts were discussing about auto sell will be go at a skyrocket and auto stocks will make 52 weeks high. So this is the opportunity in the auto stocks because this sector has a special focus of the government. But there will be some growth in FMCG, electronics, but you will not buy tomorrow 2 biscuit or 5 biscuit or 10 biscuit, start Britannia and some like that, or starting coffee, drinking extra coffee. So FMCG growth is limited. Electronics growth will be good. A fashion store growth will be good. So you can see for fashion growth like Aditya Vision, it is electronic distribution chain. Similarly, Vishal Mega Mart, fashion retail. So they will be grow. Wholesaler will be grow, but not at the textile level. Means not the manufacturer will be get more benefit than the wholesale sellers. So we had picked the AVL and it gave 42% return within week, not more than week, within week. Similarly, you are seeing jump in shoes, milk, but these are temporary. These auto growths will make new high. They will be cool up after 2, 5, 7 days. Once Navratri is ended or Dasara is ended, so these will start falling, but this will continue to grow. Here is the Motilal Oswal report. I know you can't understand Hindi, but it is written that Parag Parikh mutual fund, HDFC mutual funds are increasing weightage up to 11% in auto stocks. So I had told that I will show you the proof. This is the Motilal report. Mutual fund portfolio weightage is increased up to 8.5%. So the Parag Parikh and HDFC are increasing 11% and other mutual funds are increasing auto weightage to 8.5%. So where will be money? All money will be go in the auto sector and all money are going in the auto sector. Already 8 stocks of the auto sector is at 52 weeks high. You can check that. And you have to go with the winner. You have to make the trend as a friend, not stick with the loser with a 5%. Just cut and exit, and you have to reallocate portfolio in the auto sector because mutual funds, FII, and others, we are also buying in the auto sector. So you have to find and you have to develop this mentality and mindset. How to select the sector, how to study the report, how to decide the future growth. If you decide to buy some textile and auto and IT and other, so everyone will not grow. Some will grow with very speed and some will consolidate. So don't change the chart. Don't change the chart because charts lie. They jump 20% one day, next day 10% down. So don't go. You chase the growth like we are chasing auto growth, and since last 20 days, and we are getting good money in all auto stocks. This is our mentorship program. We will take admission from the 25 September onward. The English batch, we will teach you swing strategy, momentum, profit writing strategy, despite of overbought zone. We will teach where to hold and where to sell. How to pick the blasting stock before the breakout, because we always buy before the breakout, not after the breakout. Professional technical skills, all the skills which are very essential for the master trading and money mining, we will teach that. We will teach all the crucial indicators which are being used by big players. Operator tracing, fundamental analysis, multi-bagger finding strategy, and with this course we will offer you 6-month premium membership of all group free to practice yourself, because only tutorial knowledge is not enough. You have to practice with that, and we have to see how we generate the premium calls and why we give and how it works. Similarly, if you fail to get knowledge in one classes, we will allow to revise in upcoming classes. Here is seat making company Bharat Seat. Its clients are all big companies like Maruti Suzuki, Toyota, Hyundai, every MG Hector, all big companies are its client. So if you demand for a car, you have to make the seat for that, and only big player in that sector is Bharat Seat. I had given at 151 rupees and it locked in the upper circuit, and you can see here rally was started from here, again it cooled down and made double top. Retailer are already out, we are entering with operator, and if reversal again happen tomorrow, every again it will go to make a new high 180 rupees or 200 rupees in coming time. Similarly, Indo Farm company is making rounding bottom. It is new IPO in the 2025 and it is making the rounding bottom here. We had given at the 220 rupees, 222 rupees and it made to 36 same day, and now it is moving up to closing at 257, but it is giving the rounding bottom at weekly chart. Once it cross 300 rupees, it will give IPO setup breakout. And once 300 rupees is crossed, it will make the new high, because everyone chase rounding bottom breakout, IPO setup breakout, because technical traders don't see anything else. They see only breakout. Why this breakout is possible? Because company is opening new facility in 2000 Q3 of FY 25-26, means in end of 2005 25-26, means it is almost completed and it will be operational in 2026 at the end of 25. So you have to understand more factors behind this company. This company makes the cranes, this company makes the tractors, and this company makes tractors, cranes, and this company is situated in the Chandigarh. And Chandigarh is situated in the Punjab, Haryana zone, where there was a massive flood and the cranes and tractors demands were very high from the government side, because government asked 5,000 tractors for harvesting the paddy plants and prepare field for the next crop. So due to this demand, again, this is the auto ancillary, and GST is only 5% in agri products. Means tractor face only 5% GST, not 28% or 18%. So here is a capacity increment because new facility operational. Second, due to flood, tractor demand were high, and it has also recent collaboration with the Chinese company, and this will cause lower GST, high demand. It will cause increase in the margin, and chart is also representing the same. Price is going slowly up, and once it crossed 300, it will give IPO setup breakout, then everyone will change. This company is newly listed in 2025. This is why it is very less known. But two players in the tractor segment. First is Escort and second is Indocom. These are only. So you can focus here. We call it at a mini Escort. And you can see here, Indofarm Equipments aim to achieve 30% volume growth. Means this year, if they are selling 100 tractors, they will sell next year 130 tractor. So already 30% growth plan is planned there. So after new facility, this will be possible to achieve, and this is why we are bullish up to 360 next year or 400 next year. This is the stock where we don't want to sell and we want to add on every day. Next stock is CIO Automotive. Here, this is the automotive stock, and you can see here is the head and these are the shoulders. This one shoulder, two shoulder. So if you just see this stock, here is shoulder is made already, here is head, and this is the shoulder is making in progress. So we entered here 408 and the stock is now at 440. So you can see how the chart will help you to, if you are in the right sector, you can enter earlier as possible, because with this the first high volume spike where we had mentioned here, first high volume spike, you can enter here and 410 or 408 your entry, and already you are sitting at the 30-40 rupees again. So here inverted head and shoulder breakout is already happened. Its high is 600 around. It will go slowly. Once it is above the 500, everyone will pick. Similarly happened in the Banco products, which stock was getting rejected multiple times. Now everyone is chasing Banco product. Now we are not chasing. We are chasing other stocks. because we want to buy at the earliest possible during the reversal time. Similarly, Minda Cup. Minda Cup is also one shoulder, second shoulder, and here is a head and shoulder breakout again here with the volume. Good volume spike, and here is a trend line breakout, and you can see here our entry is around 510. Some entries are 419, and once breakout is happened now, it is near 550. Already we are sitting with 30-40 rupees gain again. And if this level is crossed, 600 level is crossed, new all-time high is possible in the Minda Core. Similarly, in Igarsi motor, it was falling from long time. It provides the motor, magnetic motor, coils, toroids, and they are very crucial for every auto company. And only China supply this, and Igarsi motor supply this. So here was consolidation, and there was a less volume fall. It was falling or consolidating with lower volume. But you can see this volume. These volume are the massive volume. And this here moving averages are crossed and stock is already moved. We bought at 505 and now it is running at the 543. So this is the power of knowledge. If you are in the right sector, you buy any stock. Any stock, your stock will move if it is profitable. Similarly, Talbros Auto, this is the weekly chart. Daily chart is different. Here, a weekly chart is showing again inverted head and shoulder. This is shoulder, head, shoulder. So all the auto stocks are showing inverted and head and shoulder, and they are trying to go up after the breakout. Here, once breakout was done, but we did profit book because it was sharp move, and the stock again started consolidating. But I am sure in coming days, 2 and 3 days, a stock will start again upside. Once green candle is formed, it will again move to the 400 rupees. So this stocks will move at the end of the auto stocks. Like I have added in the priority level, CI Automotive will move first, Minda, Igarsi, then Talbros Auto. Similarly, in Minda is also giving. Last time we had given at the Darwas was breakout at 1130 rupees, and it gave breakout, good breakout, and it start again the same pattern. Every stock has own pattern of move. Some stocks move circuit to circuit, upper circuit to upper circuit, operator stock. Some stocks move and consolidate, move and consolidate. Similarly, Minda. Many products of Minda are in the testing lab, and most of them are ordered by the Maruti. And even nighttime testing is being done with the auto ancillary parts. So testing labs are full with the Minda. But Minda is in the option chain. So we don't focus much here because option chain, option stocks are moved by FII, DII, not by the retail. They will cause sharp fall any day. Because if FII sell 100 crore in Minda is gone. So we don't want to risk here. We want to risk where good is chart is good, and this is why it is giving consolidation despite of leader in the auto ancillary stock. Minda is leader. Gabriel stock made gap here, and after good announcement of the result, and after that there is no gap filling. So old trend of investing is failing here. Trading is failing here because one was waiting in HBL and Gabriel, HBL Engineering and Gabriel to fill the gap, but it never filled the gap because this buying was not done by the retail investor. This buying was done by the operators, and most of operator are FII and big players. We who don't book the profit, so it don't fill the gap, and retailer start watching. It will fill the gap, and the stock move like trend line support. Go up, take support, go up, and it will go slowly up. 60 up to 1600 next year, slowly up. It will not fall like that. But once it started falling, it will surely fill the gap. Once operator exit. So we are not in the Gabriel. Clearly we are not in the Gabriel because we are also retailer and we don't want to take that risk. We are in the other stocks. Next stock is a Precam Soft. Precam Soft is also gave 40% return in 2 days. So we decided to book the profit. Because if we don't book the profit, it will be vanish slowly due to Trump policy. So a stock started falling with a low volume. Here selling volume is very low. Just retailer are exiting, and after 200 levels, it will again start to go up. And it will move after 25 September, not in the beginning, because in beginning other good charts will move first, and after that someone will pick precision concept and it will start moving. So I am sure it will move, but not in the beginning days. It will take 2-3 days. Once all the car will be in the race, it will join the race with few days later. Modison, it is a unique company, sole supplier from the India to Rolls-Royce. No one company serve for the Rolls-Royce because it makes the precious metal circuit like a silver metal for the circuit breaker, gold metal for the chips, and some like critical elements and circuits. So if you read the Modison, it is a very good company but very less known. Any day any operator will pick this company and it will be make high. It is not only sole supplier to Rolls-Royce, it is also supplying to defense, marine, railways, aviation, every sector wherever critical circuit is needed, circuit breaker is needed to prevent the cheap and other uh, costly equipments. Because we don't like we use fuse in household. Similarly, Modison provides critical equipments, circuit to provide the critical equipments. So this is very less known company, growing company. You can bet here once it go above the 165, it can once it cross 168, it will touch to 200 rupees and it will join rally very late. It is less low volume stock. If any big player come here, and it will be famous. Pracol is a leader in the auto ancillary company, and here promoter is continuously buying, and this was the consolidation. Now consolidation breakout is happened. This stock is very boring, very going slowly, daily 1%, 2% like that. So it is not good for the trading. It is good for only investing. Every day green, next day red. Green, red, and you will get frustrated because other stocks move 20-30%, but this stock move just 1%, 2% per day. Ask Automotive here. Automotive tried to give the double bottom breakout, but it failed because rejection from the previous level, and again tried to go up, but again rejected from the high. The Ask Automotive is good if auto two-wheeler sale is increased because it is only company which has 70% market share in advanced braking, disc brake and other brakes. So their demand will be go high in October and November. So a stock will perform in the last rally, and it moves every day at least 5 to 7% if I started moving like here. 5%, 7%, 10% like that, sometimes upper circuit. So the operators are loading here and they will start running this once auto ancillary demand reports are publishing everywhere. Similarly, Belrise, here Motilal Oswal, newly IPO listed company, Belrise is forming rounding bottom at the high level, And here Motilal Oswal is continuous buying. This is also auto ancillary company. So you can see here, so someday green, some days red. It is not continuous, but Motilal Oswal is tied to 170 rupees, 180 rupees. We are not going here. We buy here only for the trading purpose, intraday purpose. Cross limited, this is the very dangerous stock. One day green, same day red, and yes, last time it was trading at 234 and closed at the 215 rupees. So this is very volatile and dangerous, and it is mostly a pump dump type stock. So I am avoiding here, but you can take risk if a consolidation breakout is done. So I'm ending this session because we have already almost 35 minutes done. So if you want to join the classes, you can join, and please share to maximum people who are panic and who are disturbed with the market. Thank you. Good night.